All right, everybody, welcome into the Farm2Table Show, Sunday, Homestead Sunday, hanging with the homies. That's right. Of course, it's myself, Ryan, and right across the screen over here is my brother Keith. And we are ready to rock and roll. I know we got everybody's kind of moving over from other lives over with the Wild Huckleberry and some others. There's Scotty. Hey, welcoming in the tablers.
Hello, Scotty. I got a
Scotty,
question for you, Scotty, my
we got
man.
a question, Scotty. While it's early, we can ask it. So
Right. So, what day are you showing up at the 10 Killer YouTube meetup?
yeah, yeah. What day are you landing here in God's country? You know, but come on down here with the Middle America people. Hey, Joey Bartlett, good to see
Hey,
you.
Joy.
Everybody,
That's
yeah, that's
George.
George. Yep, that's George. But yeah, that's we're gonna have to get a shirt with that. That's George. But yeah, but anyway, I hope everybody's doing okay this evening. Hope they've had a good weekend. The 15th. So
15th. The 15th?
hang on, he's in early.
Dude, you are in like really super early
Yeah, he's
because
coming in
that's
on
on like
Wednesday.
20 and 21.
No,
Is
that's on
that
the
what?
17th, 18th, 19th. So of
Oh, wait,
April.
what?
April. He's coming into 10 Killer, not Okie. Don't get
Oh,
your name.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And we will be there till the 20th. Okay, wow. Y'all guys are hanging out for a week. Okay, cool.
Very
Hey,
cool.
Tracy and Tim, good to see you. I know
Hi,
you and
Tracy.
Rebecca touched my
M.
yarn. Rebecca, good to see y'all guys. So you'll be there on Friday then is our question, really. So the only thing we got to isolate down now is when is Troy uh, comes
Yeah,
in.
maybe Scotty knows that too. I don't
Maybe
know.
Scotty knows.
Scotty, what do you know?
Troy Sutton when what day he's going to be in. Because and we'll just go ahead and say what's going on. I mean, there's overlapping events. There's two things going on at the same time,
Yeah, we
and
kind of had a prior commitment,
and
and we've changed that up a little
we're
bit.
changing things where trying to figure out what day we're doing what, and the with some of the stuff we got going on, the Saturday there at that other event is really kind of the hey, there's Robbie. Welcome in. Glad you made it over. Anyway, that Friday is that Saturday rather is the kind of the important day for what we're doing there. And
Right. Yeah.
so our thought is Keith, running up to 10 Killer and seeing everybody on Friday, and then being at the other event on Saturday to do what we got to do there. Uh,
Right.
so
Yeah.
anyway, well, it's going to do it Friday at the other event, and then come Saturday to 10 Killer. But um, scheduling and certain people being there and that type of thing, kind of prioritizing. So anyway,
Robbie, since you're in
yes,
the house right now,
Robbie and
let
Tanya
me
in the house. Yes.
and Sonia, I wanted to uh, tell you guys something that I'm working on, and it's directly due to what Sonia's business is about. And she checks your antioxidant levels. And she checked mine last September at the Rendezvous, Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. And out of all the people she checked that day, mine was the very lowest of the entire amount of people that was tested that day.
Good
And
deal.
so I'm like, that's concerning.
Good thing I didn't get on that. I might have. I feel better now.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know. You probably would have been better off than me, but my antioxidant levels were just extremely low. And so I was worried about that. And then I started doing some study, which led me down to the study of mitochondria and how all of that stuff works.
Right.
And so I've been really trying to increase my attention in the antioxidant level and how important that is. I don't think that people quite understand how important your mitochondria is to your entire health system.
Ain't that
It's
like DNA or something? Yeah,
right. It's a little factory, you know,
Ah,
that's going on down there that
hey
produces
Jeff
ATP.
Alloon, good to see you, buddy. Jeff,
Hey, Jeff.
howdy, welcome in. Mhm.
So it's a little factory that produces energy. The
Ah,
problem is that the byproduct of that is kind of like builds up in your body as trash, or
Right.
and so my antioxidant levels were not good. So I had a lot of, I guess maybe it's called oxidative stress or whatever. And so and as I understand it, putting it into my own layman's terms is that all these years of not taking out the trash has built up, okay,
Well,
on
see,
me.
so what you're saying is your gut's a dump.
My body's a dump
Your
because
body's a
that's,
dump.
yeah, because there's,
Well, if your body's a dump, I'm in trouble. But anyway, Sonia said you
I
just need
just
her
need
card.
her card.
Yes, but
So, yeah, I mean, if you guys are out at any of the events and Sonia happens to be there, go over and get tested for your antioxidant level.
yeah. Oh, we lost Keith. I don't know. You know, I tell you, we've been having problems with this ever since he's let me see what happened here. Yeah, he went dark. So I get to take this over for a minute. Hopefully, Keith comes back in. Hello there. Hey, Edward Braden. Glad you're in. And anyway, Lady O, I see you came over from Wild Huckleberry. Seen you over there in the comment block. Thanks for joining us. Keith was just talking with about. We'll go ahead and kick him out, I guess. But anyway, he was just. Um, see where we at. Remove. Okay, he'll come back in a minute. Anyway, we're just talking about his antioxidants and needing to link up and saying that if you're out at any of these homesteading events, and I'm not sure, Sonia, Robbie, but you can put the name of her business, the name of her booth, if you will, so that if they see her out there, they know who they're looking for. But Sonia with the Wild Huckleberry, some stuff that she does that is helpful to people's health. But anyway, so we'll be glad to give her a plug. I know that Scott, our other brother Scott, and Keith spent some time talking with her there at Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous back in September of last year. But anyway, while we're killing time, it's good to see everybody. Edward Brayton, I do have. We'll get into the list of stuff, but I do have the Midwest Preparedness Project in the list of events coming up, and as we get a little closer to May, once we get past Okie, probably, I'll be starting to add in. I'll read over it, but actually highlighting some of those events. I checked, of course, out on the website and everything, and it is all right. So here we go. Okay. All right. Let me see. Here we go. Let's bring him back in. Bro, you were saying.
If you guys are out there at an expo and you see Sonia, go get your antioxidant levels checked out, is what I was saying. And
Right.
sorry about that. I don't know what is with me, but my daughter calls because she don't know I'm going live tonight, and because I got an Apple laptop and an Apple
The
phone.
old
It
connection.
wants to connect with each other, and
Well.
listen. Don't trust me in technology. That's a weird thing to say.
Right. Okay. All right. Ronnie and Michelle. All right. Welcome in. Listening in the background, eating dinner. And by the way, they will not be live tonight following us. They've had family in all day. And so they are hanging with that. And they just, and Robbie said it was their week off anyway. So, everybody's calendar's confused. But anyway, so hi to Monty and Michelle, and enjoy whatever it is you're eating for dinner. I'm sure it's good, whatever it is. And Robbie,
take a bite from me. There's
Okie is only 12 days away.
Now, when you say 12 days away,
yes, like that day one of the expo is day 12.
It's Friday
it's
morning.
11 days and a wake up. That's
11 and a wake up and that'll be Friday morning. But for Robbie, it's just next week. I don't know what.
Yeah, Robbie's leaving on like the 15th or something like that. I don't know, the 17th, I think, the 17th, St. Patty's Day. I think he's leaving early. Yeah, he's one of the diehards that's been up there for a lot of years and goes in early and stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Making things happen. They were having a big conversation about footwear over there, and he's talking about having to get a new pair before Okie because all the walking. I told him he needed a Segway, so that way he could just buzz.
He was promoting some kind of brand or something.
Alta or something like that. Robbie, you can type that in. Alta. I don't know.
Alta.
Anyway, let's see. Rebecca says she'll be live the 15th and 29th of March. So opposite of us. Hey, Mrs. Duncan Family Farm. Well, hello, Donna. And if Greg is hiding out on your channel tonight, but good to see you. welcome on in. Oh, he said he'll leave the 17th. Yeah. So, okay. So Patty's Day. So anyway, so yeah, so Rebecca will be live next week on the 15th. And then at the end of the month on the 29th, we have the 2 days in between of that, which one of those will be actually the Sunday coming back from Okie. So we may we may be done.
Well, let me just put that out there right now. As far as I know, my my granddaughter Mia is having a baby shower that day
Oh,
on
so you
Sunday, and
yeah.
they changed it around from Saturday because I'm going to be at Okie.
All right. Okay.
So what
Anyway,
do we do with that?
yeah. So well, it's just that's me and my wife were having that. It's Ultra was the name of those shoes there, Robbie.
Ultra.
Ultra, Altra.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ultra.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll put it up there. There you go, Ultra.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
So anyway, I kind of know what I think I know what you're talking about. You go in there and they have a machine that goes all around and it looks at your step. It looks at all of that and
right,
then gets exactly the kind of shoe that they think that you need to correct your walking. And
right.
they're very comfortable, by the way. Mine wasn't Ultra. It was some kind of an Italian brand or something like that that they pulled out and gave to me. Is Ultra
Yeah.
the name of the company or the shoe?
I think that's the name of the shoe. I don't know.
Name of
That's
the
the brand.
shoe.
Anyway, I'm gonna. Hey,
Oh,
Chris
Chris.
Thompson. Glad to see you in. Good to see you in. Y'all, you got the floaties on still up there? When the last time I looked, I think I seen Dodge with the canoe getting ready to, go to town. But
The canoe and his rubber ducks.
I
Yeah.
guarantee you, it had to floaties on the Jeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had some rain down there. Let me tell you, they were
Okay.
covered up.
Thank you. Um, Robbie sent us a link to Sonia's
Yeah,
site.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's well rooted health, Sonia
Well
Robin.
rooted. Oh.
Yeah. So
And it really is in
well
the
rooted
root.
health at gmail.com. I was gonna see if I couldn't work that out. But anyway, okay. He said there are different types of ultras.
But they're the brand. Like the place I went to, it it's not the name
But
that they sell you, it's the technique, and they've got several different brands
right,
that they pull out and see which one that fits you or you like the best. And
right.
so yeah, makes me about an inch and a half taller, which I could really
You can use all the help you can get there.
I can do. They need to make some about 5 or 6 inches taller.
Right.
Great.
Anyway, Jeff said his walk's a mess, so I'm assuming he's talking about rain. I don't. I hope you're talking about rain and not the way you walk. But anyway, it's everybody.
I'm thinking he's talking about is the way he walks, right? That's what
Maybe
we're
I don't
talking
know.
about.
It's in the middle of that conversation, so my
Yeah.
walk's a mess. So I don't know.
So
But anyway, listen, I've got a curve. I got curvature in my back, so one side's longer than the other. So I walk with a little bebop there. So and I've tore my feet up, so I understand the value
we
of
had a
a
guy
good shoe.
in the Philippines, bro,
Hmm.
that has a problem that he's got one leg shorter than the other. We
Hmm.
call him 5'6", 5'4".
That's funny.
5'6", 5'4", 5'6", 5'4".
Mine's not
That's
quite
terrible.
that pronounced, but it is there nonetheless. And if I, but anyway, but yeah, it's one of those funny little things. But yeah, so yeah, Okie is 11 and a wake up, bro. I mean, that's
11 and a wake up. Well,
mhm.
I'm excited for it,
Oh,
and
okay. Jeff said he's a
I'm
limper.
I'm
Okay,
excited
I'm with you,
because
Jeff.
I'm just going there to do what I'm told. I don't
Well,
have
that's
to
it.
think about it. I just
Yeah.
have to go do what I'm told, and
Well, that's it. This year's a little different for us on the Farm to Table Show. Those that have been with us kind of know that this is kind of a year of listening, a year of learning,
yeah,
and figuring some things out, and taking a break a little bit. And so we decided, we'll volunteer, and we're still waiting on the email for what our assignment's going to be. But
right.
we did ask to work together, but they may take, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But so yeah, we're gonna go do some time there, volunteer, give back to Okie, give back to the community a little bit in that way, but also just allow us to go up and enjoy the experience of being there and not have to, be quite so busy.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so
And we were just talking about how nice it's going to be able to actually see something while we're there, and then
Oh,
what did it say? Rebecca
yes.
says, Keith, please get in touch with me because I am making baby blankets.
You might have you a inside track for a cool gift for that great granddaughter. Uh,
I know somebody.
and yeah,
Rebecca, touch base.
I'm going to stop for about a second and say that real quietly. Great grandfather.
Man, you didn't have to really do that now,
I
did you?
did.
Great grandfather. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow.
Right.
You caught it right here, folks. The first
Yeah.
time that I realized that she's about to make me a great grandfather for the first time. My
Wow.
goodness.
That's crazy. Wow.
Maybe I'm the one that needs to pause and think about it a little bit.
No kidding. Uh, Jeff said the Muddy Acres homestead is extra muddy today. Uh, Chris Thompson and Hippie Callier homestead can relate to you. I'm sure there are others as well.
Yeah.
And I would say, just kind of in this vein, I mean, I'm gonna distract my brother away from his thoughts over there. But anyway,
Hmm.
a lot of be in prayer for a lot of people right now. We had a lot of tornadoes this last few days, and some places got tore up pretty good, and some in Oklahoma, and it's like Oklahoma didn't have enough going on with wildfires and everything else, and then we had tornadoes come in. There was a big rash of them, and I know Beggs got hit, and Jeff said his son
And
had a baby last week. Well,
had a
congratulations, Grandpa.
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congratulations. But anyway, yeah, that so yeah,
Grandpa Jeff.
yeah.
Papa Jeff. Pappy Jeff.
Pappy, is that it?
Yeah, Pappy. That's what we had a Pappy.
We had a Pappy, and funny thing was, it was like when it was picking out grandpa name when it was picking out grandpa name time a few 10 years ago. Good grief! Anyway, the I kind of thought about that one, in homage to Pappy. Oh, she says Rebecca says she's a great aunt. Yeah, there you go, and that's how it happens, and that's what's
Yeah.
about to happen to me as being a great
Yeah, that's
so
right.
yeah, but anyway, was already dealing with being a great uncle, so that's already. But anyway, a few times over now on that one. But anyway, but yeah, they. Anyway, just a lot of people got hit with these tornadoes, and so we'll keep them in their prayers. And it's just a tough time around for those folks. And
Yeah.
but anyway, and wherever you
Yeah.
are in the country with the weather, this time of year is sketchy. And
I want to keep it light, but man,
yeah,
my heart is really going out for the people in Iran right now.
no kidding, man. I mean,
Do you understand what they're doing in the background? They're telling the people, stay inside or we will kill you.
yep. Yep. The order to shoot and all that. Yeah, I read that. And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Any sign that you're going to stand up and try to overthrow, they're going to, that's what they're threatening. But anyway, so yeah, definitely keep the citizens, the people,
The citizens of Iran.
that don't have anything to do with,
Yeah. Crazy.
but yeah, definitely. And because, man, like I said, the stuff I've been seeing is, it's no joke over there right now. So,
No,
and,
it's not.
and there's always that. But anyway, so yeah, so that's our heavy moment for the show right
Yes. All
there.
right. Bringing it back
Trapping
up.
season is over, so he has more time. All right. Anyway, good deal. Well, I'm hoping, Jeff, what we're doing now, I know you were with us a lot on Saturday, when we were doing the morning show on during the week. And I know Saturday, anything we were doing other than that kind of got into your trapping time. But we do every other Sunday is typically what we do. And
This is our Sunday.
This is our Sunday. Rebecca Touched by Yarn has the other Sunday. We alternate with each other for this 7 o'clock hour. So
Right.
we will be. That's our opportunity to come hang out with everybody and catch up and talk about upcoming events and what's going on in each other's lives. Babies and animals and whatever.
Plumbing.
Oh my gosh! Shut up. Shut up.
I'm not trying to make it heavy. I just want to talk about it a minute. It's like Ryan got put in this situation that even I've been in difficult situations dealing with houses before, but Ryan really got into it because he has a house that's got the old poly polybutylene.
polybutylene PB, or
Right.
what they called fail-safe piping. Yeah, back in the 80s, 90s,
Right.
or yeah, no, whatever they call it. Anyway, it's all a lie. But anyway,
Yeah. And so he had a leak under the concrete somewhere,
yeah,
under the house,
yep.
and he's got to deal with that. So if anybody out there's got any genius ideas, we think we've come up with the
I've got a
best
couple.
solution to
I've
it.
got a couple of ideas, and just haven't really, I mean, dug down to sit there and look at it and say, what are we doing? What's the best way forward? But I've got to. I mean, it's a small leak right now, but small leaks don't stay small. Is the answer to that. Small leaks don't stay small; they just get bigger. And under slab leaks, not only are they're not typically not difficult. It's not difficult to isolate the area, but to pinpoint the exact area gets a challenge. But um, you got a couple of options. You can bust up concrete, which is not good. It's a lot of work, and it's
Hmm.
messy and interrupts the life in the house. And not to mention, it's bad for the foundation to continue to do that. And or then you can reroute and bypass that particular line. And if you've got it, depending on how your plumbing is, you can actually isolate a specific area and just bypass that. Or you can repipe the whole house a different way. And there's some other things. And let's just say it's choices of bad. That's
Yeah, it's
with varying degrees of misery. That's what it
it's
is.
bad, badder, and baddest.
Right,
Is
pretty
that
much.
proper English?
Yeah, maybe not, but that's what I've got on the plate. On that one, I've got a floor I'm working on in another house, which is I went over today and worked on that some, and made some progress. Reroute is what Jeff said.
Yeah, that's
That's
where we're leaning, Jeff.
heavily where I'm leaning. It's just the determination, and the wife and I have to sit down and look at the big picture of everything and decide of. Uh, Edward, I had not thought of that. To be honest with you, I had not. I mean, I've had I have had. I would reroute what I did where my main water line was down the driveway, cross my yard, then put it through the crawl space. Don't I wish I had a crawl space?
Yeah,
But
this
anyway,
is when you really wish you had
well,
one.
this is when you wish you have a grow. I've got a
Yeah,
slab, but yeah, that's a thing. Edward, I'm laughing because I mean, thinking about the witching in the house to what they call witching the water line, divining rods,
well, you
witching.
kind of had you
But
kind of already did
hey,
that,
there's Greg. Well, Donna was already in, Greg, so good to see you. Um,
right?
anyway, yeah, I kind of had that because we have down here, and I don't know how many have ever heard it, but it's trenchless leak detection is what it's called, and they use it's a big thing. It's a sonar, and they got on the headphones and everything, and it picks up the noise, and then what it is, they charge the water, they charge the water line with nitrogen, and so then they're listening for the escape of that gas. And um, concrete, and if it's got tile on it, man, it's awesome. They can really hear. If you have laminate flooring and it has a padding underneath it, it mutes that noise, which
Right.
makes it more of a challenge. I've got it isolated down. I generally know. I mean, I know within a matter of a few inches to feet to a foot where the leak is, and
Yep.
where the leak is its own problem.
Yep. Yep.
Because there's no place to turn. You don't have a wall, and flooring, either floor's got to be busted up or vanity's got to be removed and floor's got to be busted to get to it directly. So the debate is, like I said, do we reroute and re-plumb an entire bathroom because it's all connected, or
I
do
think the answer is simple. It's just not easy.
right? It's just picking the poison
Uh,
and 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 going with it. But anyway, that's my misery there right now is that
yeah.
plumbing. But yeah, so anyway, thanks.
And I wanted to say hello to Greg and to
Yep.
say I thought about you the other day, man. I
Yeah.
I
I was
made
over
up
in his.
another batch of that Uganda coffee, and I was
Oh,
sitting there
okay.
sipping, thinking how good it tastes and how good it would be if my buddy Greg would come over and share a cup with me one
There
day.
you go. But yeah, I was let's see, Friday, Thursday and Friday, I was over in his neck of the woods. I wasn't too far over to farm picking up, and thought about Greg because I was in the neighborhood. But anyway, but yeah, Just move. Well, Jeff,
There's that.
it's not the house I'm living in. It is another
Yeah.
house. It's one of our other houses that we own, and does have tenants, i.e., my kids, daughter, and them living in it. So that's its own problem. Is that it's occupied. If it's unoccupied, it gets a little simpler. But anyway, but I do appreciate the sentiment. Just move. Yes, that's
Yeah.
the house we moved into, as a matter of fact, has copper all the way through, so I don't have that problem. And the stuff is, as I've studied this polybutylene, is it had a great idea. It was a good design, right?
Hmm.
But it was designed at a time and prior to, and Edward, if you're in here, you'll hear me. And Greg said he'd like that a lot, Keith. But anyway,
We'll make it happen, brother.
they designed this pipe. They called it Failsafe Forever Pipe. A lot of different names on it, and it is good. I mean, it is actually good stuff. Except for the water that the stuff that they're required to put in water now, the chemicals and the treatments and the things that have to go into water weren't required back then. Well, from what it does is from the inside out. Um, uh, I'm going to read that here. I'm going to get to that here in a minute.
Okay.
Both of those. uh, but anyway, the second one will take you to jail, Scotty. Sorry. But
Take you somewhere.
and Jeff, yes, PEX is awesome. And I've already, yes, that's agreed. But anyway, what it does is it from the inside out, it makes this pipe brittle. And so then what happens, especially anywhere it goes through a pass, if there's a joint, if there's a pass through concrete, if there's a bend and there's any vibration, it gets moved, it gets pressure put on it, it creates, just different things happen.
And they can hear that.
Yeah. And so, yeah. And it's not code anymore. Insurance companies don't like it. Real estate companies don't like it. Nobody, when they see that stuff in there, it's not but a problem. Yeah. The roots in the sewer line, that is not good. Anyway, I'm going to go back up here.
I've dealt with that too.
Boy, you're in line. I've got it by my water meter. I've got roots that run right under my
Old
water
Lady
meter.
O. Who's Old Lady O?
I don't know. Person was over. She was over at on Wild Huckleberry and followed
what's your
over.
name, Old Lady O?
But anyway, moved
it's
into home in
Lady O.
October, rented from my great niece. My brother-in-law and nephew have been working on it still. One bathroom. Spent 1 month, no toilet, shower, or laundry. That is no bueno. No bueno at all. And mostly caused by a cottonwood tree getting in roots in my sewer line. Yes. Yes. Trees near the house, as much as they provide nice shade, are bad. They cause foundation problems. They cause water line problems, drainage problems, not to mention, whatever else. But yeah, my city water people were out to look. I happened to catch one of them driving down the street and stopped him because I wanted him to come over and look in the box because it was full of water. And I wanted him to see that it was getting full of water before the rain. And he said he's not sure. He said it didn't seem like it wasn't a meter or wasn't anything on our end right there. So, basically probably either something bleeding from a neighbor or groundwater, but whatever. But anyway, he said he'd keep an eye on it, but whatever. But when he was digging around under the mud there, yeah, there's a root comes right underneath that water line, right under the meter. There's a root from a ash tree that's there in the front yard. Yeah, so I got the same problem. But anyway, yes, PEX is the way to go. And
they've got A and B.
A and B. There's two different kinds of PEX, and they serve different purposes. But yeah, if the reroute is an option, and I've got a plan, loose plan, for how to get around it. It's just really ultimately pulling the decision on what is going to be the path forward. So
so I think just about everybody under the sun who's alive and still breathing has had plumbing issues somewhere
in their life,
in their path.
Listen, of course, we started out with Dad, who he wasn't calling anybody for anything. We fixed so whatever water lines or gray water, said whatever it was dug, we dug and worked on. So and then I spent a brief little bit of time working as an industrial pipe fitters helper, and so I learned industrial size piping and how that goes together. And then, of course, now having owned houses and been around it, I've I've dealt. Yeah, Robbie said it once had a root got into a septic tank. Not a good thing at all. No, that's very much bad. And it's I'm not a good, not good. And so yeah, so I mean, as far as how to fix them and the work, the thing I have to pay people for is when it's something I've never done before. You know, let's just say that the leak detection people ain't cheap,
Right.
and
No.
all they really do is tell you where.
The general area. We'll
Yeah,
put a
well, they get
box
you real
around
close.
this area. It's right in here.
Wait a minute. Had a gasket blowout, and I'm using about 15 miles to the gallon on water. That ain't no good,
Oh,
Edward. That's a
that's
coolant.
a
Vehicle coolant's a different different problem. um, yeah, wow. About 15 miles to the
and it's the
gallon.
only vehicle he's got
Yeah, that ain't
right
no good.
now.
So gasket. So I'm
Oh
asking
my gosh.
radiator. You know, I mean head gasket. That's if you're dumping that much water on a if you're dumping that much through a head gasket, you got a problem. You got a problem somewhere, definitely.
Yeah, you got something that's gonna have to be dressed like immediately.
Immediate. That's epic failure happening.
Yeah,
But so prayers for you on that one, brother. Man, I wish I was.
no doubt.
Uh, uh, that's right, Scotty. Rerouting best way to go. Have to figure out how the cheapest way to do it so it don't cost an arm and a leg. That is correct.
Yep, you can either go down or you go up, and I
Yeah,
say go
and
up is
well, down is extremely difficult. So
yeah,
that's a lot of that is extremely difficult and extremely pricey.
yeah,
So it's just a matter of determining how much of the system gets done.
right,
You know,
yeah,
but so anyway, that's my woes. Woe is me, as far as that part. But hey, you know, other things are going good. You know, making a little progress on a few other projects, and
hmm,
you know, so I'm not. I don't want to say get on here and be oh woe is me and complaining. Actually, it's just unfortunately it's just part of owning a house. But timing chain cover gasket, 700 to fix. Wow. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't cheap, but man, what else you gonna do?
Well, exactly, man. I mean, that's wow. Uh, but yeah, that'll do. That's an area that'll do it. And depending on the vehicle, like on the Hondas, the water pump and all of that is in the same area. So yeah, I can see where it can run into some problems with that. Oh, I got something going on here. Uh, oh, oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Or nothing important. I mean, the house my daughter used to live in had lots of plumbing issues.
If
Yeah.
it's above the floor, I generally don't have a problem at all
Right.
fixing
Well,
stuff like that.
right.
And I can even I mean, I've been in attics and I've been under the houses and
Crawl
all that
spaces.
kind of stuff and crawl spaces so tight that
Listen to this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
never getting the kitchen done.
Uh,
I mean, bro, if you want him to stop rattling off, you're just going to have to fix it.
that's the only thing.
That's
Listen,
the only
Scotty.
way.
First and foremost, some days I feel the same way. I'm never. But anyway, I will say this though, Scotty. Hey, listen. I have an upper cabinet that I have sanded the face. It's just ready for paint. So I have actually, and right now, speaking of plumbing issues, and I forgot to get the part today. I've got a dishwasher issue in my own house that I've got to fix, but that's not the end. You haven't changed. I wouldn't want you to change, Scotty.
Don't
I would.
change, Scotty.
I wouldn't want you
Yeah,
to change.
yeah.
But anyway,
You can change
um,
house occasionally, but
yeah,
don't
yeah. You might
change the
change where you
person.
live. Don't change you, Jeff. Honestly, I don't know exactly how deep the lines are under the house, but they're not. I've never
Mm,
uncovered the root line. I've never went deep enough. But the one line that I had to replace previous for the washing machine, um, they're under the slab, and then they're down. Mm, I don't know. It ain't very far, 6, 8 inches. I mean, it's not very far down the slab. That's not the problem. Getting to, I've got one area that I've got the what you call the hub, right? And I can get to that, and I can get to some stuff. And I know I've got to do some valves. I got to isolate. Problem is that stretch of run across the house, and you can't do anything with that. I mean, it's just there, and there's no there's just a lot of the fixes you can do with PVC and other things like that you can't do with this stuff, and it's the bane of existence. It makes people cringe and run for a reason. But anyway, but yeah, see, there were even more with the house before that, but it doesn't exist anymore. Her just father-in-law just tore it down. Good call. Uh, Believe me, yeah, there's days, but
Yeah.
but no, it's just part of it. I'll get it figured out. It's time. Uh, there's two things that solve these problems: time and money,
Time and money,
time
right?
and money, and that's
Sometimes talent.
sometimes talent if you know a little skill. Fortunately, I have the tools, I have the skill. Um, just the decision to
Pull the
decide what I'm
trigger
going
on it and get it
to.
done.
Gonna get Yes, I know, Greg. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. Getting to meet Scotty in person at 10 Killer. Um, and like I said, I don't see him. He hadn't popped in. And
Troy Sutton.
yeah, Troy Sutton. I'm supposed to be there as well, and I want to find out when he's going to be. When he's going to be in, if he's going to be there Friday as well, because yeah, there's no way our court jester and his wife Karen are going to make it in. There's no way I'm missing that, and no way I'm going to miss our good friend Troy
Yeah.
from West by God, Virginia. But anyway, uh, anyway, Troy. After talking with Troy more, I mean, he's always in the chat, but actually after getting to talk to him, yeah, I love Troy. He's awesome. Got a lot of respect for him for continuing to fight through difficult times. So anyway, but yeah, so hopefully Troy gets back in here another day. But so yeah, looking forward to meeting Scotty in person. So, but of course now we'll see how that goes. That ought to be a barrel of laughs.
What were some of his aliases?
Oh, what was the other stuff? Scotty, help us out over. Who was it? Was there a monkey
Check
involved?
your pockets or
Check your
something.
pockets. That's it. Check your pockets. That ain't no lie. I like that one. Check your pockets. But anyway, well, bro, I'm looking at the clock, and this is fun. We're laughing, and as the chat comes in, we'll continue to highlight those. But I do want to go over the upcoming events, kind of the first few anyway. Okie Homestead Expo. Let me go right over here. Let's see. Okie Homestead Expo, March 20th and 21st, Mays County Fairground in Pryor, Oklahoma. You can find them at okiehomesteading.com. That is an awesome. This is year number 5. Lost Monkey Bronco. That's it. There we go. Knew there
That's
was something
what
with monkeys.
I knew.
Uh,
There was another one with a
but
monkey.
anyway, that is year 5. Can you believe it? Year 5 of the Okie Expo
That's
already.
insane.
And so looking forward to that event.
This is our year 4.
This is our year 4, or our 4th event. And let me see where we are at. I'm going to pull this. I'm going to share this for just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And so there it is, Okie 26. You can go onto the website, okiehomesteading.com, and this is what you'll find. And they've got the schedule of events up, who all speaking and the time and all that. You can reserve your tickets. And then there's a little bio on it about when and where and all that. So you can find that at Okie homesteading.com.
Homesteading.com. What was
Or
that
you can also,
again?
what's that?
What was that again?
Okiehomesteading.com.
Okie, OKIE,
OKIE
homesteading.
homesteading.com.
Oh,
And you can
okay.
also find them on Facebook.
Yeah.
Robbie's been there all the way through. He said his 5th year and 4th to volunteer. So
Wow, you were there from year 1, Robbie. I
man,
did
he's
not know
awesome.
that,
Yeah,
man.
dude, that's awesome. But anyway, so that's going on now. As we were just talking about meeting up with Scotty, there is the 10 Killer YouTube meetup, Lake 10 Killer, Oklahoma. And that is the 17th through the 19th. That's not the one I want. Okay, that's not the one I want either. It kicked me off some stuff. I had some things. Anyway, I was going to pull that up. Never mind.
Well, you look for that, but the 10 Killer YouTube meetup I wanted to mention,
Yes.
and it didn't occur to me, but it's not just for YouTubers. In other words, I'll tell you, most of the people there have a YouTube channel, and
Yeah.
it's a lot of us that get together at that function. And this will be my first year, Ryan's second year to go, but if you are one of the regulars in chat, it's not closed off to you. So don't think it's just for YouTube channels only.
Right. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's open. And I lost the tab that had that on pulled up, but you can find them on Facebook at 10 Killer YouTube Meetup, and you can find all the information. It's Cherokee Landing. It's there on Lake 10 Killer. That's where the campground's at. It's got all the stuff. I know Friday people
That's in
coming in.
Oklahoma, y'all.
It's in Oklahoma, y'all. Come on down. Anyway, but yeah, come on down on Friday. They've got different things going on and through Sunday. But anyway, it's an awesome event, and it is open, like I said, to subscribers who want to come in. So people like Scotty and them can come in and hang out, and and it is a blast. It's a good time. Now, our conflict of schedule is this little bad puppy right here.
Yeah.
Central Arkansas Homestead Conference, April 17th and 18th at the Conway Expo Center in Conway, Arkansas. CentralARHomesteading.com. And they are right there. There it is. You see it. And
Notice the dates, and they were exactly on the same time as the last one. As he was just saying, that's our conflict of schedule.
right. And I'm going to pull that one up. Let me see.
Yeah.
Share. All right. There it is. Where am I at? Here we are. Central Arkansas Homestead Conference. Now, make a special note right here. On that Friday, it is from noon to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do the normal early morning start to 5. It's noon to 8. So for us, that's great because, a person could get up and, if we were going there on Friday, it'd be great to get up there and drive early in the morning. On Saturday, it's from 9 to 5. Now, come at the conference, it's 2 days. They've got the schedule out as well. For the events. This is their first year there, but they are swinging for the fences. Notice keynote speaker Joel Salatin will be there on Saturday. Sean Passara, Mindful Farmer, David Stelzer with Azure Standard. And if we go to the presenters tab, I'm going to bring this one up. There's Joe, our good friend, Dwayne Hall.
Dwayne
Yeah,
Hall.
Dwayne Hall from Red Feather
Feathers
Farms
Farm.
is going to be there along with Miss Pat Cotton from Bending Tree. They're his partner in the goat world. And anyway, so he'll be there. And our good friend Clyde Majerus from Clyde's Garden Planter is going to be there as well.
Yeah.
So, and now Brett Talent is a homesteader in the area. He was hosting. He was one of the organizers of the Arkansas Homestead Conference in Rising, Arkansas. That's gone on for a few years. But anyway, so it's a long list. I'm not going to scroll all the way down through there. Y'all can go to CentralARHomesteading.com and find out more information on that one.
Get your tickets. How much are they, by the way?
The
Is that
tickets
on there?
are actually, yeah, hang on. I will tell you, buy tickets. The tickets are awesome. It is for adults 18 and above. It is $30. If you
Both
buy them
days?
both days, for that gets you both days, $30.
Okay.
Now, if you order it online, if you go on the website and order it, there's a 75-cent ticket service fee. So. But so anyway, it's a 2-day. Includes all access, hands-on learning, everything for both days of the conference. $30. Anyway, general admission 17 and under is free, so the kids get in free. And as Robbie said, that is why he can't go to 10 Killer this year. But anyway,
Don't forget that Robbie will be there with Sonia, who will
with
be
Sonia this time,
has her business that's going to be there to where she
she's
can test your
she's ditching him for Okie, so I don't know what's going on.
antioxidant levels.
Antioxidant. Anyway, so yeah, Robbie's going to be up on Thursday to help set up. And yes, Joy, the where'd she go? I've seen a comment there. Fun and entertainment for adults and kids. Yes.
Large family homestead. Yeah.
Going to spend
right up
time in
there,
Texas with the
Scotty
family.
and them.
Large family. Yeah, we know them. We know them.
Yeah.
We met them. Awesome people. Awesome
Yeah,
people.
really
You'll
great.
enjoy that.
Well, I think he knows, man. He's spent
yeah.
a lot of time over there with them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, awesome people. Love them. But anyway, so that is that. And those are the three. Okay, wait a minute. There's to round April out. Let me go ahead and get this one. It's round April out. The Shindig Ozark Living Expo.
I'd like to go to that.
I do too. I would like to as well. Newton County Fairgrounds, Friday and Saturday, April 25th and 26th. Get this, folks. Tickets are free. Costs nothing to get in. But parking passes are a minimum of a $5 donation. So Basically, you get to go up and enjoy the event for free. They just ask for a minimum of $5 donation for parking, and I figured that's pretty fair. Um, and because they have it's
It's
2
a
days,
minimum of $5 donation.
minimum of 5 means you can do more. They
I love the
encourage
way they
more.
put that.
But anyway, presented live. It's local heritage of the Ozarks and stuff. Music, demonstrations, exhibits, and lectures. Friday and Saturday. Zach Bauer and his wife Michelle, his new wife. But Zach Bauer is going to be there, and Zach is the keynote speaker. So you get to hear, you get to meet if you haven't ever met him, and then you get to hear him. Zach's awesome. He's funny. He's a great presenter. He's great, but he really talks common sense about the homestead. He knows good stuff. He was long and just an opportunity.
He's an OG, man. He's
He's
there.
an OG. He's been around for a minute, and
Yeah.
in fact, was the first homesteader me and my wife ever watched, ever
Yeah.
followed. So, but anyway, so I mean, really, with everything you get up there for a donation for parking and the time to get there, not bad, not bad. But anyway, so that's going on. That is April. That is all that I have on the sharing aspect as far as what I'm going to put up on the screen right now, because I just wanted to focus on the month of April. And Greg, that's what we're
that's cool.
And that's what we're doing both as well, trying to figure out both. And Scotty, I'm going to share this. The kids call me Uncle Karen, Uncle, and Ani. And we never met yet, only talking on their lives and on phone. That is awesome. And that's the whole community at a nutshell right there. That's that connection, that family, that friend, family. Just so much a part of it. And so that's awesome for you guys, man. I'm great. That is, all of them down there. That family is awesome. And
yeah, solid.
Yeah, it was a great pleasure to get to meet them. Anyway, so that is what's going on in April. I'm going to buzz through the rest real quick while we got time, and then we can wrap up. As we were talking earlier with Edward, Midwest Preparedness Project is in Bloomington West Campground, which is near Clinton Lake in Lawrence, Kansas. May 7th through the 9th is what I was originally given. I looked on the website. It says May 5th through the 10th. And so that whole week of that first week of May. But anyway, you can go to MidwestPreparednessProject.com and find out all about it, find out the dates. And people say prepping. Listen, it's such a close cousin to homesteaders.
It is a close cousin.
Homesteading and prepping and homesteading are just so interchangeable. Just depends on what your motive is or your purpose, but that's a group going. This is their 26th semi-annual, so 13 years. I mean, this is not a new organization. They're connected in, and they put on a pretty good deal. Jeff, you have a great night as well out there in the Northeast. It is a little bit later for you. I appreciate you.
Stay out of the mud.
Stay out of the mud. Happy hunting when you get back to it. Anyway,
good luck with that car.
Yeah, well, no kidding. That was Edward. But
was that Edward?
I think so, wasn't it? Thought so. That was
okay.
Maybe it was. Yeah, that was Edward. Yep.
Okay, Edward.
Yeah, we get them. Yeah, everybody bless you. Yeah, but you have a great night too, Jeff. Anyway, Midwest Preparedness Project. Go check them out. That's a good one. Also, May 9th, New Beginnings Homestead Expo in Nowata, Oklahoma, at the New Beginnings Church. Man, I've got to get more info tagged in there so I can read it all, because I always forget the actual name of the church. But anyway, it's at 117 South Willow
Isn't it Trinity or something?
Trinity. Thank you. Trinity Church. Yes, thank you. Glad you remembered that. Anyway, our good friend Chris Reeves and his wife Amy. Yes, there's more than one Chris and Amy in the homestead world. It's confusing.
Oh, I know, right?
Anyway,
it's everywhere.
Well, they work. Anyway, but no, great people there. Saturday, May 9th. It's a one-day event. I know Dwayne Hall is going to be there. We're going to be there. I'm speaking. Yep. And but anyway, yeah. Oh, I love the hat. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to.
So do I. Thank you for that.
By the way, yes, I like mine too, but I had to change it up a little bit this week. But anyway, New Beginnings. Like I said, I'm going to be speaking there on supply chain and logistics, and going from shaky, unstable to stability, basically prepared in your food supply chain. So anyway, we're going to be talking about some of that. That's my topic, but looking forward to that event. It's a one day in Nowata. And I said a lot of good people there. You can find that one on YouTube, on Facebook as well. May 15th and 17th, Mid-America YouTube Meetup at Lake Texoma, Oklahoma. You can find that on Facebook, Mid-America YouTube Meetup. Mike and Terry with MT Homestead head that up, and they do a great job. So that's another one. And of course, May 15th and 16th, same weekend, Homesteading Life Conference, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy in Vidalia, Missouri. That's their big annual conference that they do up there, and that is homesteadinglifeconference.com. Now, here's one for our East Coasters that may be over there, or people that are willing to travel. Learn to homestead in a weekend. Learn to homestead in a weekend. Just one weekend. Go learn to homestead. I got two, Robbie. I got two Redmond hats. So yeah, anyway, I'll have to talk to him and hook you up. But anyway, Alone Homestead. That's Homesteaders of America puts that on, and that is at Polyface Farm. So that's on Joel's and Daniel Salatin. That's on their farm, Polyface. May 22nd and 23rd, Swoop, Virginia. You can find more information out about that at homesteadersofamerica.com. And that is awesome weekend. And to speak of the people they have lined up to come in for that, you would be learning from the top of the, some top experts. So it'd be awesome. June 5th and 6th, the Homestead Festival, Columbia, Tennessee. That's Roy Feek's place there. And anyway, that's the homesteadfestival.com, June 5th and 6th. And that is a mad big event, music and all kinds of stuff goes on there on his 100-plus acre property there in Columbia, Tennessee. So good one to check out. Also in June, at the end of June, June 26th and 27th, Modern Homesteading Conference, Kootenai County Fairgrounds in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. June 26th.
West Coasters.
All the Northwestern people live near Canada, on that side of the world, on that side of the continent. This is in your neighborhood. Our friend Cody Hanner's backyard over here. But anyway, June 26th, 27th, modernhomesteading.com is where you can get information. They're also on Facebook, Modern Homesteading Conference. Then we take a nice break through the summer. And anyway, September 4th and 5th, Ozarks Homesteading Expo in Marshfield, Missouri. You can find information, ozarkshomesteading.com. They have a pretty cool event set up going on this year. They've got stuff coming out with that. Cheryl and her team are doing a great job putting that together. And this is, I want to say, 6th or 7th year there at that one. But anyway, continues to grow, continues to be a good event. So if you're up in that area, can make it September 4th and 5th. That is Labor Day weekend. I've enjoyed both years we've went. Will not make it this year. That is anniversary weekend. So we might make it. So anyway, but that guy right there might. But anyway, so that's the first part of September. End of September, Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous.
Yep.
Year
3.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Chris, if you're hanging around still, can you believe that? 3 years? Wow. Anyway, Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous, September 25th and 26th at the Southeast Expo Center and Motor Speedway. Since our last time there, they have changed their title and they have added some racing and stuff there. So anyway, I don't know what all is going to go on down there that weekend. Good grief. But anyway, Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous, McAllister, Oklahoma. You can find out more at oklahomahomesteadrendezvous.org, or more importantly, and probably easiest, find them on Facebook, Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous. That is a cool little, it's a cool event, cool weekend. A lot of the people that are in the chats and on some of the other groups, a lot of our Oklahoma folks, local people, different ones come out for that and really make that a special weekend. And to round out the year, and I know there's other conferences I don't have, but we'll get, as I get them, I add them. But this one's the big one, HOA 10, Homesteaders of America Conference 2026. It is their 10th consecutive year, 10th year of the conference. Anyway, that's in Warren County Fairgrounds, Front Royal, Virginia, October 9th and 10th. Homesteadersofamerica.com for that one. That's Amy Fuel is the head behind that. She has done a great job with that, putting it together. Top-notch speakers from all over the homesteading world. And I just found out, okay, Craig. I was ready for it last year. I don't know what happened to you, man.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, but no, just found out the other day that Nick Freitas will be back at HOA this year. So that's awesome. One of these days I'm going to meet that guy. he's on my list. But yes, Greg, any excuse I can come up with. I'm sorry that it just happened to fall on my wedding anniversary, and so yeah, when I got to choose wife and family, wife and family. Get that. But anyway, long list of stuff coming up this year. It is a busy year. And of course, as Robbie has said, 12 days or 11 days and wake up to Okie Homestead Expo. So we are looking forward to that. Homesteaders of America magazine, right? Is that the
Yes, sir.
magazine? Yep.
Yes, sir.
And
That's
I,
what it is.
I get updates online, but there's the hardcover magazine. Keith's a member of HOA, and so. But anyway, that's the one HOA that we can give a nod to and say it's a good thing.
Yeah. Let me read some of the
Well, it's
titles.
backwards to us, so you're going to have to.
Oh, come on. Hang on. Yeah, sorry.
You're
Hang on.
going to mirror his camera here. But anyway, so yeah, definitely a great organization and one worth checking out. Whoop, he flipped. He flipped. All right, look at that. Here we go. Look at that fancy all protected.
It's all nice. I've still got it in its cover. I haven't read it yet, but what I wanted to do is just kind of take a look at some of the things that they're talking about, and that is forging a new generation. As you can imagine, probably talking about the younger generation. Small farm revival, which is a big deal. 1 million farms would be great. There's 1 million little farms across the United States. It's not talking about that, but that's what I think it's about. American comeback.
That's right.
How small farms and business built a nation. That's looking back in history, by the way, folks, about how that built the nation. Then on the other side of this,
on the other side, growing a fermenter's garden.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Fermenters, and speaking of fermenters, Perfect Pickler is
Zach Bowers and his son and his oldest son.
Yep, and that's good for gut biome, good healthy
good for gut biome.
Right.
We got a lot of people that are into that. Water security on the homestead. That's super important. That's Beth Doherty wrote that one, and Sean and Beth, and excellent people there. But
and then freshly milled flour. I want to know more about that, by the way.
Right. You need to talk to you need to talk to Nutrimill. You really need to talk to Nutrimill. They can tell you about that. And so I got to get over here. Scotty, it's not about keeping the wife quiet. It's about continuing to breathe on this side of the planet. I snuck in, and yes, I know you're kidding, Greg, and Scotty's laughing too. I know everybody's joking. I snuck Ozarks in last year. We had went and did some stuff the weekend before we were supposed to. It got messed up, but anyway, we left town. We left here to go to the event on our anniversary. And anyway, I slipped it by last year. That ain't happening again.
Right.
He's on the gig is up.
I got away with it this time.
Yeah, I got away with it, but no, she's been a good sport about it. But she that's our one weekend, and but anyway, so unfortunate timing. Normally Labor Day weekend's a pretty safe weekend to have an anniversary, other than it's opening weekend of football and now Ozarks. But so that's just got to prioritize. But it's all fun and games. And Greg, listen, I don't know if you've had it, but listen, we got to get the goat milk ice cream for you, because that is like,
oh man,
I'm going to be angry.
Why don't we have goat's milk ice cream?
We need somebody who has goats
and can get
and can make ice cream, and we have goat's milk and make it soft serve.
Yeah.
Whoa, hang on. Stop. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on.
Stop the press.
Stop the presses. You can't be at Rendezvous either. Monty and Michelle, what do you got going on over there? What's happening at the Red Dirt Rooster Road? I mean, this can't be. I mean, we understand. No, listen, I joke around. I understand. Life happens. We got plans not overlapping each other. Now if y'all, you're going on a cruise or just skipping town. I mean,
Yeah. No. He says, "Wait a minute. Who are you to talk, Ryan?"
Yeah, I know exactly, right? No kidding. No, we're just poking at you. We will miss
But the goat milk ice cream.
Can we say a prayer for Bowen? Mr. Thurston is very sick. Yeah, Brother Bowen. For those who don't know, Bowen is a regular over with Dale 9 Acres and a lot of that other side uh, uh, of the homesteading live streams and stuff. And so, yes, Scotty, we will say a prayer here in just a few minutes, and we'll here in just a minute or so. Red Dirt Rooster said family and church outing. Hey, listen, that's
Oh,
legit.
good. We
That's
love you.
legit. We love you anyway. Uh, no, you got to do. Sometimes schedules conflict, and you got to make those things. Um, and but before we sign off, because it is that time, before we do, I definitely want to take a minute and we'll pray for Brother Bowen. He's been a regular out there, and anytime we can do that, we'll pray for us. So if y'all will join me, I'll take the old hat off here, and y'all join me in prayer. Lord, our Father, we come to you on behalf, specifically a request of Brother Bowen, and you know who that is, and you know his needs, Lord, and you know what he's struggling with and what he needs, and those that are around him and those that are friends of his and know who he is and how much he affects them, and just what a good guy that guy is, and how much of a faithful person he is. And Lord, just be with him and protect him, be with his doctors and his family. And we just praise you and we lift him up to you. And anyway, just Lord, we praise you for that already. We know you're working all things to your will. And we praise you and thank you. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Man.
All right. Anyway, and yes, I'm with you, Robbie. I hate to hear that Boone is sick. That's I always enjoy he being in over there with Dale and them from time to time, and getting to see Bowen's comments in and stuff like that. So anyway, it is, bro. It's 8:02.
Yep.
Now, for those who can't do the math, Red Dirt Rooster Road's not going live tonight because otherwise they'd be over there doing that. They're taking a week off,
Right.
slackers. But no, just kidding.
They're
Says the
probably
guy.
calling us slackers.
Probably
right? You
so.
know that.
Probably so. Yes. Yes. Probably calling us slacker. Yeah, and I can't call nobody slacker. No, we. Yeah. Anyway,
Yep.
they had family, they had stuff going on. And it's good that we can take these breaks. Definitely, yeah. Continue to keep Bowen in prayers this week, and all those, like I said, that we mentioned earlier, that are recovering from tornadoes and disasters and fires and all the things going on, and the people in Iran and all of that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
World situation.
yeah. I'm glad you're laughing at that, Monty and Michelle. Anyway, okay, he's going over to Chestnut Hills. Hey, tell Nick and Zoe. The Farm to Table Show said hi.
That
Farm
big
All and
howdy.
Forge jumped on right now, right at the end. Shane, good to see you in.
Yeah. Hey,
Right as
Shane.
we're leaving.
Yeah.
we,
Hi. Bye.
I know. He's over there, Farm All and Forge. He's one of the ones that is. I see him over at Wild Huckleberry and other places like that. So he's in the crew over there. God bless him. But anyway, but willing to jump in on this community. But anyway, no, it's a great thing. Anyway, bro, it's time to get us on out of here.
It is. Yeah.
Anyway, Shane, like I said, glad you jumped in and said hi for a minute and saying hi to everybody. And so anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out. Next Sunday, Rebecca touched my yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we will be seeing Nick and Zoe in just over a week.
And
They're
that's
one of
right.
the they're one of the
They're MCing part of,
they're
or
MCing
they're
over there.
overseeing
They're
them.
MCing somewhere in the event.
Right.
And yeah, Farm on Forts, I didn't get the scheduling done until like literally a couple of hours before, or an hour before the event. So shame on me. I got to get better at that. But anyway, so we'll be seeing you back. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Well, actually, wait a minute. No, we won't, because you're going to be at a baby shower, and we'll have just gotten back from Okie.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't
Listen,
believe that.
anything can happen between now and then. Stand by. Anything could change
Yeah,
at
we
a
could.
moment's notice. But
Anyway,
let you.
so yeah, but for those that are going to be at Okie, we'll see you all there. Next week, though, Rebecca Touched by Yarn will be on at 7, following the Wild Huckleberry at 6. Oh man, Money Pit before that. If Monty and Michelle are, so inclined, they'll be on next week at 8 with Red Dirt Rooster Road. And I can't remember who else before. That's Sunday. I know Bert and Cindy with Simple Acres, and I know Chris and Dodge sometimes get on Sunday afternoons. So yeah, anyway, there's a big old thing on Homestead Sunday, and of course, some of our other friends. But anyway, guys, have a good week, have a blessed week, and we'll be keeping it real. And I'll watch for our schedule, our post over the next few weeks. Is what they
Yep.
said. So okay, all right.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
there you go. Keep your eyes on Red Dirt Rooster Road. Things are happening. But anyway, guys, appreciate it, bro. Good time
Yes,
as
sir.
always. Yeah, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And
Yep. As always. Yeah.
and as always. Anyway, so thanks for hanging out. And as we say at the end of every episode, prepare for the unexpected and
Keep it local.
all right, let's hand this on over to Hank to take us on out of here. Take it away, Hank.
No humans were harmed in the production of this podcast.